Good morning, guys. Today is Dreamwork Wednesday. It is the day that I pick something special to tell you about that occurs in dreams or can occur in dreams, and what exactly could it mean for you? First of all, when you're dreaming about skies, like the clear blue sky, a stormy sky, a dark sky, a luminously lit light sky, it all has a very profound and important meaning to you in your inner psyche. And when reviewing this information, ask yourself the question, how did I feel looking at everything? How did I feel seeing what I'm seeing? Was I scared? Was I confident? Was I calm? Was I nervous? What did I think it means for me? So let's get into it. We're going to talk about skies. When you dream about skies, it's usually about the mind, the consciousness, emotional atmosphere, and our relationships in a larger picture as a reflection of our life. So when you see clear blue skies, what it usually means is there's a lot of mental clarity, there's a lot of trust, there's a lot of integration in your life, and you believe in it, you process it. So when they appear, these beautiful, clear blue, perfect skies, the dreamer has this intense emotional and mental clarity that are together as one. And they have this feeling of inner peace or resolution from any type of problem that they've been inflicted with or had to find their way through. And even though life is complex, when you find your way through, you still feel this sense of connectiveness and inner peace, and everything has just calmed perfectly. It gives you that nervous system feeling very safe, very comfortable. And it means the dreamer in its mind is not fighting itself. Your mind is not fighting itself. You are totally coherent with all the thoughts that are coming across in your mind. Now, when we dream about dark skies, a lot of people are going to think like, ooh, this is scary. This dark means bad. Dark does not mean bad. Dark means mental processing. It doesn't mean failures. It is not automatically bad. It means that there is depth, not danger. So it usually indicates that there's some kind of emotional processing, some kind of unconscious mental rising up. And it could be all about threshold moments, moments that are a step into the next level, where you had to make a decision and you weren't quite sure about it, but on the other side of that decision, everything becomes clear and you're in that new threshold moment. If you're afraid of the dark sky, it's also saying like the psyche is saying something. It's showing you something that is very important, and it's getting reorganized in the mind. It doesn't mean it's bad, but when things are getting reorganized in the mind, we're also very scared of change. You were thinking about something and this was your thought process before this new integration, and as things change, your thought process changes with it, and that can be scary. So it's not always about bad things. Sometimes it's about growth. Sometimes it's about liminal spaces and new moments and bringing about great change into your life. And that change, that can be scary. Also, let's talk about rainbow skies. I know, sounds funny, but I've had a dream about rainbow skies, and I've had a dream about white skies and aurora borealis. So the rainbow and the aurora borealis kind of go together. They're very special, they're very rare, but it usually means that after you've been having a difficult time in your wakeful life, you've processed something, you've integrated it into the whole. And rainbows represent wholeness. They represent emotional health after the storm, and they symbolize healing and integration of opposites and emotional reconciliation. For many people, they appear in dreams when a loss needs to be accepted or a truth has been faced, and the inner conflict within yourself, within your mind, has resolved. And now it's time for calmer, more beautiful, more uplifting and integrated thoughts. So rainbows represent wholeness. If you dream about rainbows or aurora borealis, these are times where you're being integrating after the most difficult times of your life, the most emotional storms that you've ever been through. And it means that your psyche, your mind, has survived something, and it's learning how to thrive and integrate and become whole because of that emotional turmoil. Those things are teaching us. They're teaching us how to survive and live life and how to become a chameleon somewhat. It teaches you how to acclimate and change. And the next sky is the unnatural illuminous skies. This is for those people who have been working on expanding those consciousness and reaching those liminal spaces and walking through those doorways. They are very rare. These are the most rare. So when you're dreaming about very luminous atmospheres, luminous skies, this is the meaning. It means you are stepping into uncharted territory where you're going to expand what you think and what you know beyond. It's going to go way beyond. Usually highly intuitive people have seen these very bright skies in their dreams. It happens between life phases and great jumps and leaps through time. And I know that not everybody will know what that means, but it's very important to know that highly intuitive people can see past the veil. They can see more than the average bear. And when we are accessing non-ordinary states of awareness, these highly intuitive people see these bright white places. It's important to remember, again, how do you feel when you look at these things? And in closing, what I want to say is when skies appear in your dreams, your psyche is zooming out. Zooming out, it's asking you to take a look at the larger picture emotionally and spiritually, all the details in your life. It doesn't want you to focus on just you standing on the ground. We're looking all around us and above us too. So I hope that helps. Have a great day.